Hi, lovely people. This is Auntie Linda. I'm the founder of Auntie Linda Foundation, HIV/AIDS advocate, and many more. I did a video on HIV transmission. I did part 1, part 2, and this is the final part. I think I pray this will be the final part for me. I made mention of someone whose mom is HIV positive, and the children are living with the mom, and she's afraid that the children will be infected with HIV. Why? Because the mom cooks for them, and then the mom eats with the children. So she sent a very lengthy message to me, and I've addressed her. She's okay, but she's not the only person. People do come to my DM like that. So I want to use this opportunity to address it generally. Therefore, I think we will dive into the part 3. So please try and watch the part 1, part 2 before you get to the part 3 so that you understand everything clearer. Okay, so I was mentioning the mode of transmission, and I mentioned the CAT, which is the SHAPS. I mentioned the PMTCT, which is mother transmitting HIV to the unborn child if the mother is positive. I am on unprotected sex with an HIV infected person. The reason why we keep insisting that protect yourself sexually is that you might not know the person is HIV positive. And before you realize, someone you think is so handsome, so beautiful, and you never expect that to be HIV positive, might be positive and infect you. So if you have intimacy with HIV infected person, that person can give you HIV. HIV can be transmitted. So I made mention of the other two already, the CAT, and then I explained it deeply in my first 2 videos, the third one. So I might not dwell on that one. That doesn't mean I've not mentioned it. Okay. So with the sex, that is why you hear advocates, you hear everybody mentioning use condom, because you might not know the person is positive. You might not know. So if someone is HIV positive, and the person is a relative, and you are with the person, I'm talking about sexual. Since you don't sleep with the person cannot infect you sexually. Yes. And I believe that this is the high time we treat people living with HIV well. Because you people, the lady like, not knowing, I've been seeing this drug in my mom's bag for over 10 years now. And now I am here closer to the health sector. So when I saw the medicine, I said, oh, not knowing my mom have been HIV positive all this while. So my mom have been taking ARVs. So now I'm afraid for my siblings. Now I'm afraid for my children. Now I'm afraid for this. No, HIV cannot be transmitted like that. Let the HIV positive persons breathe. They are living their normal lives. They are so beautiful, more beautiful and handsome than those who are not even positive. They are working. They are doing everything. They are marrying. Now the men and the women around are understanding HIV to the extent that you see some people, there is this lady and the guy that will be visiting me soon. The guy is in the States and the lady is positive here in Ghana. And the lady said, Auntie, I told my guy that I'm positive. My guy is coming down. And my guy said, as soon as he hits Ghana, they will come to your office so that you counsel us more. He said he still loves me. That is all we need, because they are humans. They've not committed any sin. If you know that your partner is positive, one thing is you need to thank God, because that is a way that you will not be infected. Yes. If you know that this relative is HIV positive, it's the best thing to do. Show that person love. Because that means that person cannot infect you, because since the person knows that you all are aware that the person is positive, the precaution, the preventive methods will work for you. But if you don't know, there was this lady that contacted me. Let's do a bit gossip. And the lady said the boyfriend only leaks. My video. So she was afraid that the guy might contract HIV. So one day she sat the guy down and told the guy that, my dear, for the leaking, I also enjoy you. But I think you are going too deep every day. I don't want you to contract HIV because I am positive. I've been on medication for all this while. Though I did my viral load, the results are not yet ready. The guy left and never came back to the lady. So if this lady were to keep quiet and the guy will continue leaking, and one day maybe the lady is not virally suppressed and the guy gets infected, would that be a good thing? But because the lady loves the guy and realized that the guy is going overboard, so the lady tried that, oh, let me inform him so that he will be careful. That is the sin the lady has committed. Oh, the guy left her, blocked her. She says she can't get access to the guy again, all because she disclosed her HIV status. So if you see the HIV positive persons and they are not disclosing their status, don't blame them much. Oh. Because they are losing their precious families, precious relationships because of disclosure. And it's high time we embrace them. When someone tells you I'm positive, I said, the first question, are you on medication? You say, yes, oh, you are safe. Focus on your drugs. That's what I will tell you. Because I know that's the only way you can be virally suppressed and you can't infect again. Mind you, if someone is HIV positive person, that person is not a bad person. It doesn't mean that person is not a marriageable material. It doesn't mean that person cannot give birth. It doesn't mean that person cannot be a prominent person. HIV is just a virus. So that cannot determine someone's life. Is not supposed to cut someone's life short. HIV is not supposed to suppress someone from becoming a better person in the future. But the stigma has painted HIV positive persons as bad people. And even if someone has been infected without the person's knowledge, maybe from rape or something, we still see all those people as, oh, they are promiscuous. Hey, this person is Ashao. My people, let's treat HIV positive persons well. If you realize that a relative is positive, all you need to know is learn about the mode of transmission of HIV. If you learn about them and you know that, oh, I don't sleep with my relative, I don't share sharps with my relative, that is all. For a relative to live with you who is HIV positive, you can eat with the person. You can lie on bed and have fun. You can play with the person. The person can cook for you to eat. The person can do everything for you. That person will not infect you. And the good news now is there are people who are virally suppressed. They are undetectable. But because this HIV, they are positive. As soon as they tell their partner, I'm positive, that's what they will pick. They are not ready to listen to their viral load status. No, that is not important. Hey, you're positive. Let me run for my life. Do you know what is? If you check the statistics now, do you know that when you group 10 people, do you know the number of people who are out of that group that are HIV positive? So if you are talking, be careful. Someone, if you are stigmatizing HIV positive persons, be careful. Maybe even in that group, that your friends, that your classmates, that your colleagues, there is someone among them who is living with HIV. So when you are saying these people cry, we don't have to allow them to live. You might be stigmatizing someone or a relative. Maybe that person's mom. There was a WhatsApp group that I counseled people. Telegram. After the counseling, someone from in the group came to me that my in-law is positive. Auntie, she's not on medication. How do you help? And I linked them. To, they are not in Greater Accra, so I linked them to the hospital. And the lady took the in-law to the hospital, and the in-law is now doing well. So that smaller group, Telegram, someone has someone related who is HIV positive. So let's look at how we talk, how we stigmatize, and how we discriminate against persons living with HIV. I love you all. I know this video will make an impact in your life and you change. In case of anything, contact Auntie Linda and I'll explain things to you more. I love you.